Do you ever get the sense that something good or something bad is going to happen, and then it does? Hey guys, welcome back to 5nothing100nothing.com. I am the fittest underdog guru using intelligent tactics. Okay guys, so this next one is kind of a mind blower. So put your thinking caps on and don't bring any of your preconceived ideas to the table. Just come with an open mind and hear me out, okay? This is something that I was thinking about over the last couple of days. And funny enough, right on time, I have a very relatable story that connects right with this. And so I'm gonna first start off by saying that I don't really have a strong position on this because I really don't know. And I don't know if we will ever know, but it's definitely some food for thought that I think you guys will definitely enjoy. Okay, so as I said in the opening, you ever have something good or bad happen and you kind of had this weird sense that something was gonna happen, right? And it all of a sudden it does. And you're like, wow, okay. Now, some people, if you're to have conversations with friends or family or look it up, will tell you that it's the law of attraction, okay? And others will tell you that it's either something subconscious or intuition. Okay, so let's first start off by defining those things and talking about it, all right? So with the law of attraction, it basically says that they're thoughts that you put focus on, right? So if you start to think that you're successful and you're positive and you speak it out, right? Thoughts you put focus on are the direction you want things to go, okay? Like there's, I'm sure you've heard it said, what you fear, you attract. And so like somebody who's afraid to be broke ends up broke, or somebody who thinks and fears they're going to be alone is alone, right? I'm sure you've heard that before. And so the belief is that, you know, if you say it, believe it, act on it, all things will begin to move in that direction, or maybe that the things in that start to move in your direction, right? So it's really interesting, and there's really no proof of this being true, but there's enough people out there that books like The Secret became bestsellers, and there's a lot of people on the speaking circuit that have made a lot of money talking about this. I have my thoughts on it, and I just think that it's not something that's like this metaphysical action that happens, but I think that there's something that happens in your physiology when you're either being positive or negative about something. I don't think that law of attraction works like a genie and you just make a wish and here it is, right? I think that what happens is that in your mind, when you're starting to speak those things out, it gives you good feelings. Let's say you're saying that you want to be whatever it is in your profession, right? Or a dream you have. You start to say it and you act on it. You think about it. It consumes you, right? Now, I think that there's things that go into, that start to work in your body, in your life, and it means, one, your actions. You start to open your eyes to things and opportunities because you're focusing on getting there and achievement of. Also, when you're speaking it out and telling others, they have connections, right? They have different circles of influence, people that they know, they can call it a favor. The more people know that know about your dream and the things you're trying to do, you're going to eventually meet people that can open doors for you. So opportunities come. And when you're doing the preparation and acting on your dream and the things you're speaking, then you're prepared for when the opportunity comes, okay? That's how I believe law of attraction works. And if you want to believe in a higher power, that God starts to move mountains to get you to where he wants you to go, whatever, that's another discussion, right? So you look at intuition, right? And we've all known people, whether it was a parent, the old wise aunt or grandmother, that always had good intuition, right? They always just kind of sensed when something was changing or was going to happen. I knew it, I told you. Now, sometimes we just chalk it up as experience, wisdom. They've seen it before. Nothing's new under the sun, right? It's all been done. It's just a different spin on it for each generation. And I get that. But how intuition is defined is the ability to understand something immediately without the need for conscious reasoning, right? Or a thing one knows or considers likely from instinctive feelings. So it's pretty loosely defined, and I think it can be broken down a little further in that I see it as like a collection of decisions, circumstances, and subtle things changing or moving in that direction, right? Your subconscious making sense and connecting dots, right? Subconscious means you're not really conscious of it, but there's thought going on. So it's connecting the dots and it's putting clues together in anticipation of things to come. So it's really interesting, whatever side of that coin, or if you believe in both, which I don't know what it is, but I just thought it was interesting. And I'll end it with this personal story. A few days ago, it just started popping in my head while I was doing random things about how I've got a professional wrestling match coming up. And my girlfriend has never seen me perform. And it was going to be nice to have her there and for her to watch my match. And I've got myself in really good shape for it. And then I started having these thoughts of finishing my match, going home alone, being sore, icing myself, taking an Epsom salt bath, probably some Tylenol, something. And it was just like completely in the back of my mind. And I was just like, why am I having those thoughts of just like coming home alone and this and that? So this morning she told me that she might have to be out of town on business the day of my match, and she may not be able to make it to my show. And I thought, wow, and the show's in 3 weeks. And this is the first I'd heard of it, but for a few days, that's been in my mind, that I just felt like it was almost like, it was intuition, right? Did I have a law of attraction because I thought about it, it brought it to pass? I don't think so. But I can't explain what the heck that was. It's very strange. So I'd love your guys' thoughts on this. I'd love to go deeper into both the pros and cons, or the what you think about law of attraction. Personal stories are always awesome. So, there's nothing like human experience and sharing that. So if you want to share that, please let me know. And if you want to be included in a future video, I can put your story in. Or if you've got a show and you'd like to have me on as a guest, I'd love to dig deeper into this stuff. All right, guys, like, share, subscribe. I'll talk to you again soon. Take care.